Welcome back to Deus Ex the Human Revolution. We are just in our office. Now we're going to Sheriff's office and see what he has to say. Oh, so good that we have so many batteries now. We're not running out anytime soon. We can still get one more. We will do that next time, I think. This is invisibility, which I never used before. And I still did not do inventory Tetris. I'm so sorry. Still all a mess. But yeah. If I don't forget it next time.
Excuse me.
Mr. Jensen, isn't it?
Sir, you have that charity dinner?
In a moment, Isaiah. I was hoping I might run into you, Mr. Jensen. Bill Taggart.
The founder of the Humanity Front. I know who you are.
Yes, I imagine you do. As David Sarah's top security man, I imagine you have quite the file on me. But I assure you, Mr. Jensen, I am devastated by recent events.
Really?
I do not support what you and your company are doing to mankind. I believe it's extremely dangerous. But abolishing human enhancement technologies will only be achieved through legal means.
I'll keep that in mind.
This is your first day back since the accident 6 months ago, isn't it?
Sir, we have to go.
What happened to me was no accident.
Ah, my mistake. But it must have been stressful facing down a second incident so soon. I imagine it brought back all kinds of unpleasant memories.
I appreciate your concern, Mr. Taggart, but it was nothing I couldn't handle.
I'm a psychologist, Mr. Jensen. I know when a man is hiding behind words. The flesh may heal, but the mind is not always so resilient.
Please.
You might want to keep that in mind. Now, if you'll be so kind as to excuse me.
I'm curious about something, Mr. Taggart. What is it you hope to accomplish by coming here tonight?
I would think that would be obvious. Your company has been viciously targeted. The violence and bloodshed that's occurred, it must be stopped. But I'm afraid it won't be until men of wisdom and understanding come to an agreement.
About what?
About the future, Mr. Jensen. This enhancement technology threatens to change the course of human evolution, to redefine what it even means to be human. You think governments can afford to let that go unregulated?
You can't stop progress, Mr. Taggart.
Perhaps not. But neither can we afford to sit by and watch it happen on its own. Not when we have the ability, the collective will, and foresight to influence it.
I see. Thank you for illuminating me.
Anytime.
Hey, Franny.
Athena, you've been at this company a long time.
I hope that's not a comment about my age, Adam.
No. But I know nothing gets by you. If Sarif had done something that could compromise us...
Mr. Sarif has only the best interests of this company in mind, Adam.
I'm not questioning that.
Aren't you? I've been here since the beginning. I've seen how he built this up from nothing. He cares for his people. He truly believes what we're doing is important, and he would never do anything to jeopardize it.
I shouldn't have brought it up.
No, you shouldn't have. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm busy.
Okay. That was not good. Who are you?
You're Taggart's aide, aren't you? Dr. Isaiah Sandoval, isn't it?
No need to play ignorant, Mr. Jensen. I am quite sure you have a file on me that's as thick as the one you have on Mr. Taggart.
You're an outspoken activist in your own right, Dr. Sandoval.
When you have seen the things that I have, you find you have no choice but to stand up and be counted. Frankly, I am surprised an ex-cop like yourself isn't more disturbed by the dangers of this technology.
Augmentations help a lot of people, Doc. Handicapped, war vets.
Yes, but at what cost? My own friend had his life ruined by these so-called enhancements of yours. A man much like you who had no choice but to become augmented. Yet once he was... Too much power can make you do terrible things, Mr. Jensen. I suggest you think long and hard on that.
I'd like to hear more about your friend, Dr. Sandoval. What exactly did he do?
Nothing.
Was he injured in the Gulf?
He went on a rampage in a shopping mall, if you must know. Hoping to be gunned down by the police, rather than face a lifetime battling augmentation addiction.
He was addicted to augments?
They don't talk about it in those corporate brochures of yours, do they? Neuroposine dependency, rejection psychosis, any number of physical and psychological ills have resulted from this technology, and yet we rarely hear a word about them.
I'm sure the literature is out there.
No thanks to the throng of corporate lawyers attempting to stop it.
Your friend, did he succeed? Did he suicide by cop?
No. Bill Taggart talked him down.
Okay. That's really sad. Yeah, it's all addiction to that drug that prevents rejection of the augments. It's quite something. Damn, everyone got one of those modern ass my game cleaners. There's a motherfucking fire in here. Well, hello, David.
Boss, we need to talk.
Is something wrong?
I'm not sure. Did you set up a private access route to bypass the company firewall right before you hired me?
What?
Pritchard said someone's been using it to access our system since before the first attack. The security measures he and I set in place never stopped them because we didn't even know the loophole existed.
Oh, I see. Frank's fixed that, though, right?
He has now. But he's wondering why you never mentioned it.
Frank's paranoid, Adam. You know that. Can a busy man forget things once in a while?
You streamed an awful lot of data through that portal, boss. Right before you brought me on board. Pritchard may be paranoid, but I gotta admit, I'm wondering what was in it too.
Yeah, as an ex-cop, I guess you would. But the important thing is you found the hole and plugged it. We're secure now. And the information you uncovered in that FEMA facility may actually help us track these guys. So let's just stay focused on what's important.
What do we ask him?
Of course, you're right. And maybe Pritchard's paranoia is rubbing off on me. It's just that the timing seems so strange, right before you hired me. Don't you think it might be more than a coincidence?
I guess I can see why you'd think that, given everything you've been through recently. The truth is, I've had a lot of other things on my mind. I'm trying to secure a future here for all of mankind. I can't let trivial security concerns get in the way when people like Bill Taggart want to see me fail. No, you're my best warrior, Adam, and I trust you. I know the loyalty you've shown me will only continue as we take this fight into the future. Because that's what's really important, isn't it? The future.
I think I proved myself today. And the only reason I'm worried about that loophole right now is because the data you streamed through it could have been accessed, backtraced, and stolen by the men who attacked us. Our enemies might still find a way to hurt us with it.
First of all, I wasn't questioning your integrity. And don't you think you're being just a little bit paranoid here? Everything I've done has been to secure a future here for you, me, Frank, and everyone else in this team. I'm constantly looking for strong people to help me do that. The very best people I can find. Because if I don't, Seraph Industries will fall. Megan understood that. That's why she insisted I hire you in the first place.
Megan? Boss, what does Megan have to do with any of this? I thought we were discussing a security breach.
She doesn't. I mean, not directly. The data you're so nervous about is little more than a bunch of routine, fact-finding reports, the kind of stuff I deal with every day. Megan pointed me in a direction and I followed up on it, that's all. And now that I've shared this much with you, I have to ask how your knowing the fine details will keep the rest of us any more secure. Can't you trust me to take care of things from here?
Boss, I'm sorry if you think this is a big waste of time. I just don't want to see anyone else getting hurt because of information I didn't have. But if you really believe this data can't hurt us, that it won't come back somehow and bite us in the ass, then I'll trust you.
I'm glad to hear that, Adam, because frankly, I was beginning to wonder. I've told you all you need to know on this subject, and we've got bigger fish to fry, so let's focus on them. Are we done here? Because we still have to discuss our next move.
Oh.
Here, this is for you. It's a corporate passport encoded with your biometrics. I've set up a false flag routing which should get you to Hengsha Island without any problems.
You're sending me to China? What about FEMA?
FEMA's got nothing to do with this, trust me. We'll have better luck in China.
How can you say that? I saw the bastard who killed Megan pulling his men out of that facility. I left one of those men dead in its underground storage bay.
I know that, Adam. Frank was monitoring the whole thing. So I also know that before he died, that man gave you an address in China. I want you to check it out.
That doesn't make any sense.
Look, Adam. There's a reason this company's under attack. You think it has to do with the typhoon or with some other top-secret military project that I haven't told you about?
The thought had crossed my mind.
Yeah, well, it doesn't. The work Megan's team was doing before they were killed, it was redefining what it means to be human. This company, Seraph Industries, was about to lead mankind to its next stage in human development. Self-controlled evolution. Can't you see how scary that can be to some people?
Sure. I also see how lucrative it can be for some others.
It's never been about money for me, Adam. But you're right. There are people out there who don't exactly feel the same.
Like who?
I'm hoping you'll be able to find that answer for us in China. So get going. Farida's prepping the chopper.
Alright, let's get going. Do we have any important points? No. I need to check what key do you use for the silent walking. Is this gonna be useful? Might actually get around to getting this eventually after the battery. I think next I get the recharge, then I get this, and so on, yeah. I kinda got a little plan out here. And we're out. Let's go to China. Do we even have 3K? Oh. I still need to look for a silent sniper rifle. Yeah.
I think the roads are okay. The limit.
I'm not going out here. No. I'm going out back. To helipad, yes. Hello, medic, my friend.
Hey, Jensen. The boss said you were on your way. You're gonna love Hengsha.
You've been there?
Used to live there. I spent 3, maybe 4 years working in the upper city, and most of my nights having fun in the lower one. You ready to go?
Yeah, let's go.
I thought I was. How long is this gonna take, Malik?
You mean the flight or the fun afterward? Don't worry, we'll be there before you know it. Climb in. And you might want to get ready. The jewel of the Yangtze approaches.
Son of a bitch. I'm supposed to find answers in that.
Hey, twice the scum and half the space. Hang on, we're going in.
What the fuck? It's like a freaking...
The address you got off that Merc, Hengsha Court Gardens. It's a bit of a walk from here in the Yuzhou district, but I figured it might be best not to drop you too close.
In case Barrett only gave up the address, knowing I'd walk into another trap.
It's the kind of thing I'd do to an enemy. You want my advice? Just find out who lives there and get out.
Oh, she's a straight up gun. Hello, lady.
Have you seen Ning lately? Not since last week. I'm starting to get worried. She missed 3 days of work already. If you're looking for a friend, I'd head downstairs. A lot of girls looking for the company of a handsome man like you. Hello, sir. We're on break. But if you would like to talk to one of the girls on duty, just head downstairs.
Okay then. Where are we going? So,
Where else would she be?
Marker is over here. So we're going in this direction, I guess. Ugh. Oh, good thing we have this girl. So good. Can you help?
你看上去很疲劳，去休息
Okay,
会儿。
thank you. Oh. What layer are we going? A map here. One below. We go one down. I guess. Still need to go one down. Like yeah, where? Oh, it's right around the corner.
You know, it's an
Yeah,
amazing view
yeah.
of the cityscape.
What are you looking for, Loy?
Yeah, let's go. Ooh. And yeah, we have a decent sized map here as well. Bunch of stuff to do, so we're not gonna get tired anytime soon.
I think bringing in Bell Tower to police the city is a great thing for Shanghai. I'm sure some of those corrupt officials in the Chinese bureaucracy are having sleepless nights these days.
You think Bell Tower is corrupt? I've seen them look at it.
There isn't a damn bell tower's got the whole apartment complex locked
Okay.
down.
I need to get something in my apartment.
Sorry, pal. No one's allowed in right now.
I need to get something
Really?
in my apartment.
Well,
Bell Tower is conducting an investigation in this building, sir. No admittance.
you're serious?
Malik, you might have been right about that trap. Hengsha Court Gardens is under lockdown by Bell Tower Associates.
Bell Tower? They're the police in Lower Hengsha, Jensen. They're under contract with the Chinese government. You think the Chinese...
I won't know anything until I get inside that penthouse.
How am I gonna get up there, in there?
这是如何发生的？
Like... out here somewhere. Yes. This should work.
Perimeter, give them one warning. If they ignore you, start shooting. We can't risk infiltration. I give my warning in English. What kind of question is that? Whatever the fuck language you want. Aren't you speak Mandarin? What if they don't understand? Everyone understands that English is sign language. Trust me, Lieutenant. Right, sir.
Now we have a point. Right into this. Well, we need to get one down, I think. There are guys here. We kinda gotta get past them. This ain't gonna be easy, is it? What are we gonna do here?
You see anything? What the hell is that?
Okay, that was fast. And bad. Stupid. For me, okay. Let's try it again. Maybe without dying. That would be wonderful. Let's go in again. When did it say?
I think bringing in Bell Tower to police the city is a great thing.
Hello. Who is it? Bell Tower's got the whole apartment complex locked down. Nobody knows.
Bell Tower is conducting.
Yeah, we know.
Malik, you might have been right about that trap. Hengsha Court Gardens is under lockdown by Bell Tower Associates.
Bell Tower? They're the police in Lower Hengsha, Jensen. They're under contract with the Chinese government. You think the Chinese...
I won't know anything until I get inside that penthouse.
Anyone crosses this perimeter, give them one warning. If they ignore you, start shooting. You can't risk infiltration.
I get my warning in English.
What kind of question is that? Whatever the fuck language you want.
I can't speak Mandarin. What if they don't understand me?
Everyone understands the universal sign language of the recording master. Trust me, Lieutenant.
What's up?
These guys are down again. Careful. Maybe we try this again. I'm not sure if we can.
I got a man down here.
Is he okay?
Time to unload. Stop him.
Acknowledge.
Okay. Oh, that's not good. Oh, he's left. Look at the fuck out of here. Okay, this is where I came off. No. Think. Let's see for an alternate route. We don't die. Excuse me. Ghost. Okay. I think we can hack this.
Access granted.
Oh. odd thing now from our skill. I was like, what the fuck is the timer doing here? Where am I even going? Okay, am I going up? So. Up and up we go. Wonderful. And even higher. Well, this is something. This is not gonna go well, is it? No one gonna notice, right? Shit. Ooh. How do we get past them? Ooh. One way to deal with all these guys. So, where is the evidence I'm looking for? Here. Bunch of faggots everywhere. Oh, let's check this out. Yeah, this is... Okay, our target. Holy crap.
Access granted.
Safe and sorry. Well, too many, I think. Conversation was automatically saved. In your conversation history. Windmill, Hive Master, you there? Windmill, pick up, please. Pick up. Windmill, please. Hive Master, Mr. Van Bruggen. Hive Master, this is a surprise. Windmill, no time for chit-chat. Chop off is all good. Hive Master, depends what you do, Ari. Windmill, what I'm paid to do. Only this time. Clients aren't happy. Hive Master, Shinef. There is. Windmill, so you'll arrange with Hong Kong, I guess, or HK. Hive Master might take some time. Meanwhile, do it. Okay, some cool name stuff, I guess. What the fuck do you do, Windmill? Now I think, my god, J-N. Oh, the eyes peeled. Dragon Lady, I guess. Heading your way. Save stuff, suggest you get out now. And... okay.
Get word to Pritchard, Malik. The hacker who's been attacking us goes by the handle Windmill. Real name's Ari Van Bruggen. Bell Tower's been brought in to arrest him.
Arrest? Or get rid of?
Either way, he found out someone was gunning for him and took off. We need to find him.
There's a nightclub near where I dropped you called the Hive. It's notorious in black market circles. If this Dutchman is running, his first stop will be there.
I'll have a chat with the owner.
Okay. Then we should get out.
Sounded like it came from over there.
Oh no.
Looks clean. This is getting boring.
Tough. Goodbye. Let's get the hell out of here. At least we made it. We got our info. We're going to the Hive. So party
Jensen,
time it is.
figured you might want a heads up before you stroll into the Hive. The owner's name is Tong Si Hung, Tong being his last name. Rumor is, he's tied to the Triads.
China's organized crime lords. How wonderful. Anyone else want a piece of this pie?
What map part is this? Also up here. Oh. No, it's not actually up here. It's in a different district, I think. So we're going back out. Bunch of stuff here, okay. Oh, we can go from here. Take this.
Access granted.
So, let's see. Does Mr. Hall talk?
My buddy Les never pays to get into the Hive.
Somebody told us that the Hive is
The Hive is a members-only club, La Wai. Without a membership card, I can't let you in.
You telling me I gotta pay to get into this dive?
We've got a reputation to keep. Can't let just anyone get in here.
Just anyone with the money?
No pay, no play. You want in or not?
Maybe another time.
All right, your business. You come back and see me if you change your mind.
Excuse me. Can we sneak in? Oh, if we can sneak in and save these $1,000. Looks like there's stuff here. Okay, no. Guess we probably gotta pay. We do that next time. And I see you then. Bye.